Welcome back to Tune Your Artist in 10. My name is Sergio Rahimova. I'm a Russian-trained actress, international performer, certified Dream Awake EFT Tapping practitioner, devoted to helping you live your best life on stage, on screen, and off. And today, we're rewiring the belief that success has to be a struggle, that you have to suffer to succeed, that somehow your misery equals your merit and worthiness of receiving the success that's on your heart and has been on your soul imprint since the dawn of creation. So I aim to keep these very, very short. Make some sacred time for yourself. Close off all devices, obviously not the one you're joining me on. Have some water, a journal handy, and let's get into it. So we're going to begin by massaging the emotional well. And we're actually going to invite all the uncomfortable feelings forth, let them rise to the surface, and that's actually how we clear it in tapping. So just know we're going to go on a little journey together, and you're going to feel much better on the other side, so stick with me. All right, tuning into your relationship to success, how you currently feel, if there's any need to struggle, to suffer, to prove your worth, to show you've earned it, to pay your dues, to move through strife and chaos and confusion all the time, to barely get the thing you want. And I want us to tune into the energetics of that. If there's any texture that's arising to the sensations of your relationship to success. Is it sticky? Is it dense? Is it impenetrable? Is it heavy? Is it thick? Is it woolly? Is it metallic? Tuning into what it is for you right now. Take a slow, deep breath in. Let it out. Tapping the center of the chest. I've really been struggling on my path to success. Repeating after me. Actually, a part of me has thought that I need to struggle to succeed. That I somehow need to suffer or starve to be worthy of the success I seek. And this really hasn't been working for me. This hasn't been helping me succeed. In fact, it's really been hindering me. It's been blocking the flow of life force energy. It's been causing more stagnation than synchronicity. It's really been a lot to carry, all this struggle. Tuning into your own unique relationship, situation, circumstance on your path to success, to the struggle toward success. And even though I've been on the struggle bus, and I thought that's how I had to do it, I'm open to loving and accepting myself. I forgive myself for thinking I had to struggle. I'm open to rewiring this belief right here, right now, today. And I'm worthy of doing so. Exactly as I am. Slow, deep breath in. Let it out. Tapping in between the eyebrows. I thought I had to struggle. Tapping the temples. I thought that suffering was part of the equation. Tapping underneath the eyes. I thought that being the starving artist or the struggling entrepreneur or the suffering creative was just part of the deal. Tapping underneath the nose. I've been playing into this narrative I don't even want to fully be part of. Tapping underneath the lips. But I thought it was the only way. I thought this was just objective truth. Tapping all over the chest. And I just want you to tune into your unique story with success. One you've inherited, one that's been imprinted on you, one that you've perpetuated by perhaps any letdowns or failures, which are just feedback or detours or whatever. Tuning into the collective belief system, the collective consciousness that's also imprinted this on us, especially as artists and creatives and visionaries and trailblazers and baddies and people who do things their own way. Tapping the front of the ribs. Take a slow, deep breath in. Let it out. I forgive myself for perpetuating this toxic cycle. Tapping the side of the ribs, consciously and unconsciously. Because part of me's been aware of it. And another part of me just thought that's the way it is. Tapping the inside of the left wrist. And I'm open to rewiring this pattern and program today in my subconscious mind. Tapping the side of the thumb by the nail. I'm open to repatterning my nervous system for peace over hustle and push and force. Tapping the pointer finger by the nail. It's possible I can create a new experience of life and my creative success for myself right here, right now, today. Tapping the middle finger by the nail. And it's possible it can be easy and fun to do so. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger. I deserve that ease and fun on my path to success. Oh yeah. Take a slow deep breath in. Let it out. Tapping the inside of the pinky finger. So I want you to tune into your unique situation, your unique story, your unique narrative, your unique belief system. And this usually is exhibited in our behaviors, right? So sometimes we're not even aware that there's a belief beyond a belief running the show. The core beliefs, the root of the belief. And there's many different aspects to this, tapping the side of the hand. So I want you to tune into how you've been showing up for your artistic path, for your dreams, for your destiny, for the things that are calling you on your heart. And I want you to tune into the thoughts that arise, the emotional undertones of those thoughts. And it's that frequency that keeps recreating thoughts on that same vibration. We can't outthink our way there. We actually have to feel it. The subconscious mind is the feeling mind. It's all through the nervous system. So we're going to tune into our bodies and use the instrument of our bodies like we do as artists, especially as actors, to repattern ourselves, to reprogram ourselves, to decondition and recondition. So tuning into the belief system, the thoughts, the emotions, perhaps a core belief is emerging, tapping all over the head. And I want you to share it with me right now. And when you're telling yourself this story, when you're acting out this belief, tapping the temples, what shows up in your life? How do you show up in your life? How do you wake up in the morning feeling, tapping the temples? How do you show up to do the task you're going to say you're going to do? Are you excited? Are you motivated? Do you feel aligned? Tapping underneath the eyes. Or do you feel like you need to procrastinate or avoid or scroll on your phone or call a friend and complain or doubt yourself or whatever? Tapping underneath the nose. Or maybe you have newfound conscious awareness of these patterns and you're like, wow, this program is now happening. Whoa, I'm going to intercept the pattern, tapping underneath the lips, co-create a new pattern and come and do this tap. Bravo to you, by the way. The story up to this point has been, tell me the story. Tapping all over the chest. And it's been impacting my life by exhausting you, keeping you in toxic cycles, sabotaging you, numbing out, whatever it is. Tapping the front of the ribs where they stick out. And I'm creating a new experience for myself right here, right now. Tapping the side of the ribs. I forgive myself for not knowing a better way. I'm choosing a better way right now. Tapping the inside of the right wrist. And it's possible I can recode myself with new beliefs, with new thought patterns, with a new emotional home, with a new frequency in my nervous system, with a new joy and magnetism in my subconscious mind. Oh yeah, tapping the side of the thumb by the nail. And I'm ready to do it right now in this moment. I have everything I need right here, right now. Take a slow, deep breath in. Let it out. Tapping the pointer finger by the nail. So tuning back in to your current story, the current program, the current belief system. I want you to tune in if there's any gripping, like not wanting to let this go, thinking that this story is serving you or supporting you or keeping you safe or protecting you, right? A lot of the time we hold on to patterns, behavioral patterns that we think are supporting us, but actually they're working against what we want to create. But the goal of the subconscious and the nervous system is to keep you safe, not happy. Tapping the middle finger by the nail. And I want you to imagine you're just not letting this go. You're not going to let it go. You're going to keep doing what you're doing. And I want you to tune into what your life will be like in 5 years. 5 years of not changing, 5 years of not shifting, 5 years of actually deepening these old patterns, programs, and stories. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger, tuning into your life in 15 years. Same thing. You're gripping, you're holding, you're unwilling to shift. The resistance has only compounded. How are your finances? How's your relationships? How's your career? Are you still on that career path? Tapping at the inside of the pinky finger. And I want you to imagine you're at the end of your experience of perceived reality in this physical form. And you look back across your life and you say, I didn't shift. Tapping the side of the hand. I didn't shift, and I stuck to that old story because I thought it was somehow serving me. There's always a payoff to the pain, but there's a new way we can get those needs met. And I stuck to it. I didn't want to let it go. And I want you to tune into yourself at that moment in time and ask, is it really worth it? Was it really worth it to tell that old story, to perpetuate that old narrative, to refuse to change out of fear of the unknown? Because when we're changing these patterns, we're always stepping into the unknown. But with tapping, it's the most loving, beautiful, empathetic, forgiving, full of acceptance way to do so. We're already building that safety in the mind, body, and nervous system just by tapping all over the head. And I want you to look back across your life and zoom in on this moment, recognizing that you had the power right here, right now, today. And it's always the perfect moment to rewrite the program, to create a new story, to create a new belief system for yourself. And that each small shift, each dedication to the process, each time we tap, each time you choose yourself over conditioning, over past trauma, over your tikkun, your soul's correction, right? It's harnessing that to actually use it as the gateway to create what we're here to receive, and the Creator's already given us. We're just expanding the vessel to then allow it into our field, and we have the we can hold that voltage of energy. Yes. Take a slow, deep breath in. Let it out. Tapping in between the eyebrows. I have the power to recode myself today. Tapping the temples. I'm choosing a new pathway to success right here, right now, today. Tapping underneath the eyes. And it gets to be easy, fun, and magnetic. Take a slow, deep breath in. Let it out. Tapping underneath the nose, tuning it into if there's any remaining residue, any remaining pushback, any remaining againstness, to choosing the new story, to choosing the new way, to activating the new belief system, to creating new behavioral patterns. Tapping underneath the lips, holding yourself in deep empathy and compassion and forgiveness. If there's any fear or any static or any, is this really gonna work? Holding that in love and empathy as if you'd hold a little baby or a little puppy or a little kitten or something you care deeply about. Take a slow, deep breath in. Let it out. Tapping all over the chest. I'm creating a whole new experience for myself right now. Tapping the front of the ribs where they stick out. I'm choosing to believe. And what do you want to believe about success and your success path that's aligned with your spirit, your soul, your intuition, your nervous system, your dreams? Tapping the side of the ribs. I'm choosing to believe. Yeah. Tapping the inside of the left wrist. I'm choosing to now believe success is easy for me. I'm capable of creating whatever I want. I'm attracting instead of chasing whatever it is. Tapping the side of the thumb by the nail. I'm choosing to believe. And it feels really good to believe. Tapping the pointer finger by the nail. The universe wants me to believe. Oh yeah. Tapping the middle finger by the nail, tuning into how much all of creation backs you up with certainty to believe this new paradigm of perception. I'm encoding myself with the belief. Tell me what it is. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger. And this is my new normal, baby. Thinking this way is as natural to me as breathing. Tapping the inside of the pinky finger. Thinking this way is as normal to me as taking a sip of water. Tapping the side of the hands. Believing this way is as habitual to me as wanting to have sun on my skin. And I deserve it to be that easy. It's possible, it's really easy to recode myself with this belief. Especially with Dream Awake tapping at my fingertips. Tapping all over the head. And I want you to tune into your life now, your creative career, your finances, your relationships, how it all springs forth from here on out with this new belief system guiding the way, paving the way, shining the way. When you think, believe, and feel this way, tuning into the emotionality of what's coming up, tapping in between the eyebrows, the top 2 or 3 elevated emotion. When you believe success is destined for you, that it's inevitable, that it's easy, that you're supported, that you actually are more protected by stepping onto your destiny path, tapping the temples, that it's fun to be successful, that it's safe to shine your light, that you are gifted and blessed every step of your path, tapping underneath the eyes, tuning into those top 2 or 3 elevated emotions. What are they? Ease, joy, flow, love, prosperity, wealth, creativity, inspiration, alignment. Tapping underneath the nose. How does it feel to wake up every day with this state as normal? Tapping underneath the lips. How do you perceive something that you're currently creating, or an obstacle, or a relationship, or maybe even a setback that you're like, wow, plot twist, this is just catalyzing me forward even further, like you pull an arrow back to let it go and reach new heights, new destinies, new timelines. And what do you think about life now? How is all of life supporting you? How is all of life ready to mirror that core belief system back to you? How is all of life ready to hold that uncertainty and just expect to flood you with miracles? I am so grateful to believe. Tell me the new belief system. It's easy for me to succeed. I am joyous on my path to success. The more fun I have, the more successful I am. Oh yeah, dropping into those elevated emotions, tuning into the daily thoughts you're having on repeat, that are stemmed, that are birthed, that spring forth from this core belief system, from this emotional frequency that just fertilizes every area of your life, tapping all over the body. I want you to tell me 5 things that you consistently believe or perceive or think from this level, this new level of consciousness. I got this. I can do this. The universe is conspiring in my favor. I was designed to do this. The universe wants me to succeed. I'm literally encoded to bring forth magic on the planet and in my artist life. Give me one more. Oh yeah. Take a slow, deep breath in. Let it out. Moving, shaking out anything that needs to be moved. Letting your hands fall open palmed in your lap. Dropping deep inside your being, tuning into this new frequency, this new rhythm, this new revelation, this new revolution in your consciousness. Anchoring in, deepening, simmering in this new belief system. Inviting it into your body, inviting it into your field, just letting it repattern, replenish, restore any part of you that hasn't fully grasped it. Every time you come back and do this tap, you'll deepen it, you'll anchor it, you'll root it down. And I want you to imagine a thread of energy extending from your root energy center, the base of your spine, down into the center of the earth. And as you're envisioning this thread of energy, I want you to just imagine that it's encoded with this new belief system. So it's rooted in the baseline of your being, and it's charging forth to the center of the earth, and it's wrapping around the center of the earth. It passes through every layer. It's wrapping around the center of the earth. Give it a little tug. See if it's really there. And pulling up that earth energy mixed back with this new belief system, rising up back into your root, back into your lower energy centers, meeting you at the heart, maybe placing your hand at your heart. And I want you to envision your energy center above your head, your crown, extending all the way up to the center of creation, to source, meeting that white light, just like plugging it completely, just plugging into source, inviting that energy back down through your crown, your third eye, your pineal gland, your throat, to your heart energy center. That earth energy, that cosmic energy, grounded in the center of you, the seat of your soul. Feeling this new belief system impregnating, loving up every single cell in your body, every single particle of your life, every single thought form, every single belief system, every single cell, signaling new gene expression, boosting your immune system, rewiring your neural pathways. Yes, it gets to be this easy. Tuning into the frequency, the knowing, the certainty, the shift that it is done. This is the work and you've done the work. Being so proud of yourself, hugging yourself, loving yourself. When you feel ready, gently opening your eyes to the space. Getting a sip of water, breathing as you need to. Thank you for going on this journey with me today. A little closer to 10 minutes. Give yourself a big pat on the back. I would love to know how you're feeling. I would love to know your new belief system about success that's uniquely devoted to you and your process and your nervous system and your desires and your tikkun process too, right? It's all uniquely together. And the way we can expand and grow and build our vessel is through, one of the many ways, right? One core way is through our belief system. It's so deeply powerful. All of the universe, the creator, wants to give us everything. I love that, knowing that tenet, that quality, that of Kabbalah, that the universe literally wants to give us everything. It has given us everything. That's what causes us to desire it in the first place. And our only task is to expand our spiritual vessel, our artistic vessel, to hold that voltage of light. And tapping is a way to greatly accelerate that process and that path. And it's an honor to share this with you. I would love to know how you're feeling. I encourage you to return to this tap. The more you do it, the more you ingrain it, and the more beautiful effects you're gonna realize in your reality, and also just how you feel inside your being as you move about and towards and in process of revealing the light of your dreams. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if it resonates, and share this with a friend, colleague, or family member, because at Actors to Artists, we love the partner, and I can't wait to tap with you next time. Bye for now. Mwah!